Madam President, the parade is formed up and ready for your inspection. Ma'am.
President Halimah Yacob will now inspect the parade. As a mark of respect, the 25-pounder guns will fire in salute to the president. You're hearing the shots fired from the 25-pounder howitzers, and there'll be a total of 21 shots as part of the presidential gun salute. The president is escorted by the Chief of Defense Force, Vice Admiral Aaron Bing, and Parade Commander, Lieutenant Colonel Rugumaran, son of Devendran, for the parade inspection. The 21-gun salute is conducted almost exclusively for the president during National Day parades. It's executed by the gunners from the 21st Battalion Singapore Artillery on board the M3G floating rafts operated by the 35th Battalion Singapore Combat Engineers at the Merlion Park. The President will now conduct her customary inspection of the Guard of Honor contingents, beginning first with the 1st Commando Battalion. That's a unit with a very proud history. After winning their 18th consecutive Best Combat Unit award, they've now taken home the award an incredible 35 times overall. The President stopping now to compliment a soldier, and a proud moment with his young man. All the more poignant given that this is the last year that President Halimah will be inspecting the Guard of Honor Parade as president. And the president approaching the Navy Guard of Honor contingent, made up of men from the Naval Diving Unit. They too have a proud heritage as one of Singapore's elite units. Naval divers are known for their physical and mental strength, and even though they're at home underwater, they can also take on missions in the air and on land. And the Republic of Singapore Air Force Guard of Honor contingent is comprised of men and women from the Air Power Generation Command. Its job is to ensure that the RSAF is able to deliver the air power required to complete its missions. It includes turning around aircraft, servicing and maintenance, and integrating operations across the 4 air bases. Up next, President Halimah inspects the newly inaugurated Digital and Intelligence Service. The DIS plays a critical role in defending Singapore from threats in the digital domain, allowing SAF to operate better as a networked and integrated force to deal with new and evolving external threats, as well as to safeguard Singapore's peace and sovereignty. And finally, here's the Singapore Police Force Guard of Honor contingent from Training Command. All police officers must pass through the command to ensure that they have the requisite operational and soft skills to ensure that Singapore remains safe and secure.
President Halimah Yacob will now embark on her ceremonial vehicle drive past. This is her 6th National Day parade as head of state. Come on, Singapore! Let's show our appreciation to President Halimah Yacob by waving our flags as the vehicle drives past you.
President Halimah making her way around the Padang on her ceremonial vehicle for the last time in her 6th and final NDP. Madam Halimah is well loved by the people for her dedication to strengthening the voices of our communities and uplifting those most in need. What you're looking at now is a video montage of the organizers have prepared for the highlights of her 6-year presidency and also her past involvements in NDP. President Halimah Yacob is known as a people's president who is a strong advocate for social issues long before she was elected. Her presence at the National Day Parade is a reminder of her commitment to Singapore and Singaporeans from all walks of life. A people's president, Madam Halimah's engagement at the parades went well beyond ceremonial inspections and tours. For many, she was the spark of encouragement that Singaporeans needed, embodying the leadership that showed she was with us during one of the darkest moments of Singapore's history. Her involvement in various causes, her willingness to engage through various platforms brought us hope and encouraged all of us to press on, to plant seeds of kindness, to step forward as one people, and to not just look after our own needs, but to care for those around us. As your term comes to a close, Madam President, we say a heartfelt thank you for everything you've done. A heartwarming and joyous moment as the crowds and contingents are gathered here today to celebrate Singapore's 58th birthday together with our President.
The Guard of Honor will now execute the Feu-De-Joie, or Fire of Joy, to celebrate our nation's birthday.
Kawalan kehormatan akan tembak Feu-De-Joie. Isikan peluru. Hormat. Tembak. Isikan lagi. Hormat. Tembak. Isikan lagi. Hormat. Tembak. Kawalan kehormatan, tatang senja. Ha! Kawalan kehormatan, rusuk senja. Ha! Madam President, may I have your permission to march off the parade after the RSF 55 aerial display? Ma'am.
Our president will now take her seat.